race fans. It's May 14th, 2025. Welcome to Forks Karting Speedway for your round one season opener for the 2025 season. As you can see, we have karts on the racetrack for hot laps, our Junior 1 and 2 wing karts. Big racing action lined up for you tonight. We'll be having 8 of our 11 classes competing tonight. Our 3 classes of Yamahas are off for the evening. This is a non-points race season opener. I'm cameraman Dale. I'll be joined shortly by Chad Svenside, our go-to play-by-play announcer here once the races start. Thank you for joining us for all the Forks Karting Speedway news and notes, updates, so much more. Check out our website, forkskartingassociation.com. or search Forks Karting on Facebook or the My Race Pass app. Stay up to date with all our latest news and notes. Make sure to track down all Forks Karting Association members. Raffle books are on sale. I believe those are due in by the end of the month, if not shortly after. Look for Forks Karting social media for all the latest updates on that. Want to recap last year's racing season. 2024 was a tremendous race season. Thank you everyone for supporting us for our 2024 season. Let's highlight our track champions. Junior 1, Isaac Johnson was our track champion with 339 points, followed by Colin Bronze and Brody Soblik. For the Junior 2, James Mackhart, our track champion, 337 points, followed by Owen Broden and Luke Hendrickson. For the senior medium class, Ryan Thorvaldson getting the track championship nod, followed by Brian Good second and Kyle Jarvis third. For our Masters class, Eric Thompson was our 2024 track champion in points, followed by Jay Ross and Mike Witherall. For our Junior 1 Yamaha, Lily Jarvis, our 2024 champion, followed by Beckett Kowalski and Braxton Rethmeyer. For Junior 2 Yamaha, Ruby McDonald, Showtime herself, the track champion, followed by Ian Fitzsimmons and Charlie Parody. For Senior Yamaha, Brian Good, our 2024 track champion, followed by Kylie Martinson and Brandon Anderson third. For Junior 1 wing karts, Jackson Dobmeyer was our track champion. What a big winning streak he had to kick off the season, followed by Maverick Amdahl second and Lola Schmaltz third. And in our Junior 2 wing karts, Owen Broden, our 2024 track champion, followed by Blaine Barnes second and Levi Wild third. Looking to have a tremendous 2025 season. Thank you so much for joining us. We apologize that the race live stream was not available. We are getting our internet in order. It should be good to go for next week for our live stream. We thank you so much for bearing with us as you waited for the races to be posted the following day. As well, do not forget, we'll have post-race interviews. If you are a family member or a driver and you have a feature winner, just track down Dale. He's usually wearing an ugly neon yellow shirt or Under Armour windbreaker for a post-race interview after the races wrap up in the evening. So thank you so much. We're looking forward to having you all here for our 2025 race season. We're going to stick it with hot laps and we'll throw it down to Chad Svensfeld at trackside for the play-by-play.
Wing karts. On the front row, we got the 11K Lincoln Carenta. Outside is the 27 of Ryland Thompson. Row 2 is the 29 of Cannon Scow. Outside is the 22 of John Youngwood. Lineup looks good. And we're going green. That's Thompson with the pop out of the gate. That's 11 cart of Parente in the 2. Followed by Youngworth and Scow. Youngworth taking a look on the inside of Carenta. You got Thompson, Carenta, Youngworth, and Scow. We got 5 in the books, 1 more to go, 3 more to go. Thompson still leading the way. Carenta's holding on to that too. Youngworth to 3 and Scow. White flags out, 1 lap to go. Coming around for your checker flag is the 27 of Ryland Thompson. Picking up your second spot is the 22 of John Youngworth down the back straight, making that pass, taking up that second spot. And the 11K of Lincoln Carenta going to round out your top 3 for Junior 1 wing carts. Heat number 1. And Jackson Dahmeyer in the 13. That's Parody and Dahmeyer. We got Parody, Dahmeyer, 1 and 2. White flags all, 1 lap to go. Coming around for your checkered flag is the 29 of Charlie Parody. Picking up your second position, the number 13 of Jackson Dahmeyer. Here we go. That's Thompson, Kringstad, Carenta, Ramirez, Asby, and Erie. That's Kringstad out front. Thompson in the 2, the 47 of Wall in the 3. Kringstead rocking it up on the back straight. Thompson still in the 2. Wall in the 3. White flag coming out, 1 to go. Coming around for your checkered flag is the 17. Olivia Kringstead picking up your second positions. The 27 of Reed Thompson. Rounding out your top 3 in the 47 is Thayer Wall. And we're going green. We got Markuson, Bronze, Carenta, Johnson, Kringstead, Van Camp, Kringstead, and Berger. Skitter scatter, we're getting at her down the back straight. Caution in turns 1 and 2, bringing out that yellow flag. That's Carenta Johnson. Johnson taking a peek on the inside of Carenta. Down the back straight they go. Here he goes again on the inside. Johnson taking over the lead. Carenta back to the 2. Bronze in the 3. Kringstead the 4. Berger, Kringstead, Markuson, and Van Camp. That's Johnson, Kringstead, Carenta, Bronze. Three to go. White flags out. That's Johnson doing it out front. Got a whole straightaway. Coming around for your checkered flag is the 21J of William Johnson. Picking up your second position is the 22 Madeline Kringstead. Rounding out your top 3 in the 10K, River Carenta for Rookie Gas Heat number 1. That's Johnson, bronze, Carinta, and Blasky. Caution in turn 2. That's Johnson, bronze, Carinta, and Blasky, and Dobmeyer. Still got Johnson, bronze, 1 and 2. Got Carinta, Blasky. White flags out, 1 lap to go. Coming around for your checkered flag. At the line is the 10 of Isaac Johnson. Picking up your second position, the 23 of Colin Bronze. Running all your top 3 in the 11K is Lincoln Carinta for our Junior 1 Heat 1. Outside is the 75, Jalen Ross. Row 2 is the 2 of Cameron Gunderson. Outside in the 40, Carter Soblick. Row 3 is Carson Gunderson in the 3. And the 13 of Jackson Gaubmeyer. Row 4 is the 04 Ryder Blasky and the 6 of Liam Berger. Row 5 is the Devil Nichols of Brody Soblick. That's Ross, Gunderson. Blasky sitting in that 3. You got Ross, Gunderson, Blasky, Gunderson. 24 of Jarvis. Gunderson taking a peek down the back straight, taking over the lead over Ross. White flag coming out. Ross on the inside of Gunderson. Gets squeezed off into turn 1. You got Gunderson, Ross, Blasky, and Gunderson. Checker flags out. That's the 2 of Cameron Gunderson. Picking up your second position, the 75 of Jalen Ross, and running all your top 3 in the 3 is Carson Gunderson for our Junior 2 Heat 1. Heat 1 lineup. On the front row, we got the 97 of Mike Witherall, outside in the 92, Kylie Jarvis. Row 2 is the 40 M Thorvaldson, and the 88 of Jade Embry. Row 3 is the 20 of Brandon Thorvaldson, and outside in the 48, Ryan Thorvaldson. That's Witherall, Thorvaldson, Jarvis, Thorvaldson, and Embry. That's Adam Thorson taking a peek down low. Witherall squeezing him off. That's Witherall, Thorvaldsen, Jarvis, and Embry. All over that back bumper is Thorvaldsen. That's the 97 of Mike Witherall. 1 lap to go. Whoa! Bumping and grinding in turn 2. Coming around for your checkered flag. At the line is the 40 of Adam Thorvaldsen. Picking up your second position is the 92 of Kyle Jarvis, and running all your top 3 in the 48, Ryan Thorvaldsen. That's Mackhart, Ross, and Witherall. White flag coming out. That's Mackhart, Ross, Witherall. Coming around for your checkered flag is the 71 of Craig Mackhart, picking up your second position. That's Witherall picking up the win in the 97. John Youngworth. Outside in 29, Cannon Scow. Row 2 is the 27, Ryland Thompson. And the 11K of Lincoln Corinta. That's Thompson, Youngwood, Corinta, and Scow. That's still Thompson up front. Youngworth in the 2. Corinta the 3. Scowl the 4. White flags out, 1 to go. Coming around for your checker flag is the 27 of Ryland Thompson. Picking up your second position is the 22 of John Youngworth. Rounding out your top 3 in 11K is Lincoln Corinta. The 13 of Jackson Dobmeyer. Outside is the 29 of Charlie Parody. That's Dobmeyer, Parody. Little bumping in turn 3.
That Dobmeyer pulled out for the pits, retiring from the heat race, meaning Charlie Parody taking home the win for your second Junior 2 win card heat race.
Johnson, Wall, Kringstedt. Haspy, Corinta, Ramirez, Erie. White flag coming out, 1 to go. Coming around for your checkered flag is the 22, Irish Johnson. Picking up your second position is the 47, Thorier Wall. And rounding all your top 3 is the 17, Olivia Kringstad. Our novice rookie, heat number 2. That's Kringstad, Berger, Johnson, Corinta, Bronze, Markusen, and Van Camp. White flag coming out, 1 to go. Coming around for your checkered flag is the 45 of William Kringstad. Picking up your second position, the 22 of Madeline Kringstad, and running on your top 3 in the 5 is Chance Berger for rookie gas, seat number 2. Lineup on the front line, we got the 04 and Nash Blasky. Outside is the 23, Colin Bronze. Row 2 is the 2K, Corbin Corinta, and the 10, Isaac Johnson. Row 3, we got the 8 card of Ty Dahlmeyer, and 11K of Lincoln Corinta. That's Bronze, Blasky, Johnson, Corinta. That's Johnson on the inside of Blasky. Sliding up into that second position. Blasky back to the 3. still got Bronze in the lead. Johnson in the 2, Blasky the 3. Carinta, and Dobmeyer. White flags out. Coming around for your checkered flag is the 23 of Cohen Bronze. Picking up your second position is the 10 of Isaac Johnson. And running out your top 3 in the 04 is Nass Blasky for our Junior 1 Heat 2. Up in the front, we got the double nickels of Brody Soblik. Outside in the 6 car, Liam Berger. Row 2 is the 04 Ryder Blasky. And the 13 of Jackson Dobmeyer. Row 3 is the 3 of Carson Gunnarsson. And the 40 of Carter Soblik. Row 4 is the Deuce of Cameron Gunnarsson. And the 75 Jalen Ross. Row 5 is the 24 of Lily Jarvis. That's Blasky taking a peek on Soblik down the back straight. Soblik holding them off. We got Soblik, Blasky, Gunnarsson, and Gunnarsson. Soblik goes up high, gets passed by 3. That's Blasky, Gunnarsson, Soblik, Ross, Downmeyer. You got Berger and Soblik. And the 24 of Jarvis. White flag coming out, 1 to go. Coming around for your checkered flag. At the line is the 04 Ryder Blasky. The 2 of Cameron Gunnarsson is going to pick up the 2, and the 3 of Carson Gunnarsson going to round out your top 3 for Junior 2, Heat number 2. 8 of Ryan Thorvaldsen and the 20 of Brandon Thorvaldsen. Row 2 is the 88 of Jade Embry and the 40 of Adam Thorvaldsen. Row 3 is the 92 Kyle Jarvis and the 97 of Mike Witherall. Caution in turn 2. That's Thorvaldsen, Jarvis, Thorvaldsen, Embry, Thorvaldsen, and Witherall. White flags coming out. 1 to go. Coming around for your checker flag is a 40 of Adam Thorvalson. Picking up your second positions, 9-2 of Kyle Jarvis, and rounding out your top 3 is a 20 of Brandon Thorvalson for a senior medium, heat number 2. Here's our Masters heat lineup. In the front row, we got the 71 of Craig Mackard. Outside is the 97. Mike Witherall. On row 2 is the 80 of Jay Ross. That's Ross, Mackart, Witherall. White flags out, 1 to go. Coming around for your checkered flag is the 80 of Jay Ross. Picking up your second position is the 71 of Craig Mackart. And running out your top 3 in the 97, Mike Witherall.
All right, race fans, that's going to bring us to an intermission.
Folks, we're going to take a short intermission. Head on over to Willie's trailer and pick yourself up something good to eat over there. You got some deep fried hot dogs, are pretty delicious.
That's right, new food stand concession at Forks Karting Speedway, Willie's out of Larimore, North Dakota. Thank you for supporting Forks Karting Association. Thank you to our sponsors. As you can see here, some of the new signs of the many, many sponsors. I'll be having our sponsor roll go up soon. Big shout out for everyone joining us here on the video again today. We apologize for the live stream not being available last night. I want to give a shout out. Forks raffle books that are going around. If you know of FKA member selling raffle tickets, please support them. That helps support Forks Karting Speedway, making the racing fun go around all season long. Again, we highly recommend, if you're in the area in Grand Forks, North Dakota, join us on race day. Tickets are only $5. Kids 6 and up are $1, and kids 5 and under are free. Always a fantastic time here at Forks Karting Speedway, racing live every Wednesday night through August at 7 p.m. Saw Brendan Grover roaming around doing some footage and shots for Backstretch Productions. Any drivers looking to get cool mini social media reels of their drivers, check them out. Backstretch Productions on social media. All right, let's hit that intermission, and we'll be right back in just a moment with feature racing at Forks Karting Speedway.
our feature with our Junior 1 wing carts. Here's our feature lineup. On the front line, we got the 27, Ryland Thompson. Outside is the 22, John Youngworth. Second row is the 11K Lincoln Corinta and the 29 of Cannon Scow. That's Thompson, Youngworth, Corinta, and Scow. Thompson still out front. Youngworth in the 2 spot, and Corinta the 3, and Skull sitting in that 4th position. White flag coming out, 1 lap to go. Coming around for your checker flag is the 27 of Ryland Thompson. Picking up your 2nd position is the 22 John Youngworth. Going to know your top 3 in the 11K. Lincoln Corinta for our Junior 1 Wing Carts feature. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for our feature winner in cart number 27, Ryland Thompson. Feature lineup on the front row, we got the 29 of Charlie Parody and the 13 of Jackson Daubmeyer. Daubmeyer with a nice move in turn 1 and 2, taking over the lead. Here comes Parody on the inside of Daubmeyer. Daubmeyer making it stick now, up front and with that lead. Daubmeyer into 1, Parody into 2. Dahlmeyer Parody, 1 and 2. Parody down low on the inside of Dahlmeyer, taking back the lead. Dahlmeyer on the inside of Parody. Back in the front, down the front straight. Dahlmeyer Parody. That's Parody on the inside of Dahlmeyer. Dahlmeyer dives low, side by side, down the back straight. You got Dahlmeyer, white flags out, 1 to go. Dahlmeyer Parody. Coming around for your checkered flag, that's the 13 of Jackson. Dahlmeyer picking up your second position is the 29 of Charlie Parody. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for our Junior Wing Karts feature winner tonight in cart number 13, Jackson Dahlmeyer. And we're off. That's Thompson, Kringstad, Wall, Ramirez, Hesby, Johnson, Corinta, Erie, and Hasby. Caution in the turn 2. That's Kringstad, Wall, Thompson, Ramirez, Hesby, Corinta, Johnson, and Erie. 1 lap to go. Coming around for your checker flag is the 17, Olivia Kringstad. Picking up your second position is the 47, Toyer Wall, and rounding out your top 3 in the 27, Reed Thompson for our novice rookie feature. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for our novice rookie feature winner tonight in cart number 17, Olivia Kringstad. Outside in the 21J, William Johnson. Row 2 is the 45, William Kringstad. In the 5, a Chance Berger. Row 3 is the 3 of Winston Bronze and the 10K of River Carinta. And in row 4, the 13, Joshua Markison, and the 22V of Carter Van Camp. That's Johnson out front, Kringstad, Bronze, Carinta, Markison, Van Camp, and Berger. That's still Johnson, Kringstad, and Kringstad, bronze, top 4. White flags out, 1 lap to go. You still got Johnson, Kringstad, and Bronze. Coming around for your checkered flag is the 21 of William Johnson. Picking up your second position is the 22 of Madeline Kringstad. And rounding out your top 3 is the 45 of William Kringstad for our rookie gas feature. Hey Brady, do we have another checkered flag in the shed? Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for our feature winner of our of our rookie gas in the 21J, William Johnson. That's Johnson leading the way. Bronze in the two. Corinta, Blasky, and Dahlmeyer. That's Johnson and bronze. Corinta in the three. White flags out, one to go. Coming around for your checkered flag is the 10 of Isaac Johnson, picking up your second position. The 23 of Cohen bronze. And picking up your third position is the 11K of Lincoln Corinta. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for our Junior 1 feature winner tonight. In cart number 10, Isaac Johnson. To 75, Jalen Ross. In the 3 of Carson Gunderson. Row 3 is the 13, Jackson Dahlmeyer. In the 6 of Liam Berger. Row 4 is pitch 5, Brody Soblick. In the 40 of Carter Soblick. In the row 5 is the 24, Lily Jarvis. That's Gunderson, Blasky, Gunderson, and Ross. Gunnarsson still with the lead. Blasky diving down low. Can't make it stick. Gunnarsson hold him off. That's Gunnarsson, Blasky, Gunnarsson, Ross, Dobmeyer, Soblik, Berger, Soblik, and Jarvis. Oh, that's Dobmeyer sliding out of turn 2 into the barrels down that back straight. Caution on the track. White flags out, 1 lap to go. Picking up your checkered flag. That's the 04, Ryder Blasky. Picking up your second position is the 2 of Cameron Gunnarsson. Rounding out your top 3 into 3, Carson Gunnarsson for a Junior 2 feature. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for our Junior 2 feature winner tonight in cart number 04, Ryder Blasky. of Brandon Thorvaldsen. Rule 3 is the 97 of Mike Witherall and the 88 of Jay and Embry. That's Thorvaldsen, Embry, Jarvis, and Witherall. White flag coming out. Coming around for your checkered flag is the 20 of Brandon Thorvaldsen. Picking up your second position is the 40 of Adam Thorvaldsen. Rounding all your top three in the 48, Ryan Thorvaldsen for a senior medium feature. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for our senior medium feature winner tonight in cart number 20, Brandon Thorvaldsen. Up in the front row, we got the 71, Craig Mackart. Outside is the 97 of Mike Witherall. Row 2 is the 80 of Jay Ross. And we're green. That's Mackart, Ross, and Witherall. That's Mackart, Ross, and Witherall. White flags out, 1 lap to go. That's Ross on the inside of Mackart. In turn 3 and 4, coming for the checkered flag is the 80 card of Jay Ross. Picking up your second position is the 71 of Craig Mackart. Rounding out your top 3 in the 97 is Mike Witherall for our master feature. What a finish. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for our feature winner of our Masters class in cart number 80, Jay Ross.
And that's going to wrap up tonight's opening races for the season, our non-points race here at Forks Karting Speedway. No Yamaha races here on non-points tonight. They will be in action next week. Thank you, race fans, for joining us here at the racetrack at Forks Karting Speedway and joining us on the video edition. The live stream will be back in action next week. Thank you so much. Look up Forks Karting on Facebook or the My Race Pass app to get all the latest news, updates, scheduling notes, and so much more, or our website, forkskartingassociation.com. Help support our sponsors. Stay tuned after this. Post-race interviews coming up with some of our feature winners here after the races. Thank you so much, race fans, and welcome to Forks Karting Speedway. Hi, race fans. We just wrapped up our non-points season opener at Forks Karting Speedway. Right now, I'm joined by our rookie gas feature winner, William Johnson. William, first off, how was your summer here?
Good.
What did you get up to? What tied you by until feeding your racing cravings until tonight? What are your summer hobbies?
Swimming.
Enjoying the lake a lot?
Mm-hmm.
Very, very cool. Now, big racing kicking off tonight. Non-points opener, but getting you ready for the season here next week. Talk us through that big rookie gas feature here. What were some of your big takeaways coming off of it? I think was there any cautions?
No, but I almost caused one because I went up to the marbles and then slid up and almost crashed, but I saved it.
That's really, really important, you know, that racecraft prevailing, able to keep it on track there. Talk us through the later part of the race there. How did it all come together?
Good. I felt really fast and felt really good.
Now it's my first time talking to you here in Victory Lane. I was just talking with your family a little bit before here. You just started about halfway through last season. How's it feeling now that you're several races into your run and first trip in Victory Lane?
Feels good. Getting used to the kart now. Yeah, it's a lot faster than last year.
Very, very cool to hear. Hopefully a good thing or things to come. I hope to talk to you more here in Victory Lane. How about some shout outs to your family, crew, and sponsors?
Willow Creek texted me, U.S. Air Force, yeah.
No problem. Well, hey, William Johnson, congratulations once again. For William Johnson, I'm Dale Kulas. More interviews here to come here at Forks Karting Speedway. Hi, race fans, back here for one more interview at Forks Karting Speedway. I'm joined by our Junior 2 feature winner, Ryder Blasky. But Ryder, before we jump into it, I've been asking all the winners so far. How did your summer treat you? How did you get up to anything fun this summer?
Mostly like fishing with the guy behind the camera, and I caught a 30-inch walleye, but yeah, it was good.
Can't go wrong with some good old fishing. Now, big old tonight's races here. Oh my gosh, it was pretty close stuff there throughout the heats and the features there for the Junior 2. Talk us through the feature.
The feature went good. I was kind of slow behind him, and then luckily that yellow came out, and I got up there. He slid up the track, and I got under him and took the lead. And yeah, it's good.
Now, non-points night, but this is like a nice, good little, you can't go wrong, to get your momentum here going into the big season. What are some of your big goals or just some of the things you're looking forward to for the 2025 season ahead?
Just win and don't mess up my kart.
Good mantra to live by. Now, I'm sure you got some crew, family sponsors you want to give some love.
Logie Farms, American Family Insurance, I don't know. There's more, but I don't know. Yeah.
Well said, though. You can't go wrong. Gotta love that support from all your family, crew, and sponsors.
Yep. Thank you.
All right, you heard Junior 2 feature winner Ryder Blasky, and that's going to wrap up all our post-race interviews here at Forks Karting Speedway. We'll be back next week for our first official points night at Forks Karting Speedway. Hi, race fans, back here, opening night of the season, non-points night here at Forks Karting Speedway, joined by our senior medium feature winner, Brandon Thorvaldson. Brandon, how was your off-season?
Off-season was kind of uneventful. Again, another winter with no snow, so no snowmobiling. Kind of wonder what I did all winter, but we're back at the racetrack, which is always a good sign.
It was a peculiar winter, and yeah, knock on wood, there may be another little hint of it in the days to come. But opening night here, not too bad for the senior medium. Only had about like half the field in, but I'm sure they'll be back in full force next week. But yeah, talk us through the race. It was pretty tight there in the front of the field.
Yeah, if my voice comes across as a little scratchy, it's because I wore it out apologizing to everybody that I seemed to hit during the race, the 2 heats. I ran into Mike, I ran into Jade, a couple other people, and I already apologized and had a clean feature. I was able to eke out the win. So you can see I lined up the karts on purpose here. This is the finishing order. Adam was behind me, so this was kind of staged.
Well played. Yeah, you gotta like how the shakeups here. Maybe some different carts moving in and moving out of senior medium. I noticed Mike Witherall in there tonight, and I think Jay Ross said he may be week to week, kind of depending too. So gotta love that switching up for the new season ahead.
Yeah, I have a couple guys that can drop down a class and race with us, which is good. I'm not 100% sure if we've got any of the younger kids that are moving up from Junior 2 or not. They can always present a challenge. You know, there's some people we haven't raced against. We don't know how good they are and whatever, but
biggest things looking forward to. I know I want to say I forget you mentioned in previous interview that this would be year number 12.
25.
25. I'm off. I am off.
As you can see, I broke the nose on my go-kart, which is fine because I've got a new body coming. I got some chrome wrap that I'm going to put on there to celebrate the 25th year.
I was going to say, huge milestone year kicking off the 25th season. Well, wishing you congratulations on the win again tonight, and best of luck on this big milestone racing year for you. I'm sure you got some crew family sponsors to thank. Yeah,
we've had the same sponsors for a long time. Sabota Sanitation, Nodak Insurance Company, Chris Moen, agent. H3M sponsors us, and just a lot of help from my brother, other people around here that kind of help us keep all these carts going. So,
all right, well, we'll see you next week. Best of luck until then. For Brandon Thorvaldson, I'm Dale Kulas. Here, more interviews here to come at Forks Karting Speedway.
One more thing, congrats to Jay Ross. The old guys ruled tonight.
Yes, well played, well done. We'll see you next week. Hi, race fans, back here with more interviews here at Forks Karting Speedway, our season opener non-points night here. I'm with our Masters feature winner, Jay Ross. Happy race day, happy race season. I guess before we jump into it, how was your off season?
Oh, great off season. We had a good winter. We got we bought an ice racing car, so that kept us busy. My daughter Jalen here.
I was just going to ask, I remember talking with you earlier during the off season, experimenting with the ice racing season. Some quick thoughts on your ventures into that.
Yeah, that was a pretty good time. They started a junior class this year, so my daughter was 14, and so she raced in it and did well. And then I hopped in the seat and could race too. So it's kind of fun. You could have passengers when they're doing it. So when she's done with her race, I'm the passenger, so we just swap seats, and and you had people in the back too cheering you on when you're racing. So
that'd have been quite the thrill. Think you'll be returning to it?
Yeah, I hope so. As long as our car holds up, we'll keep racing.
Now let's shift gears to tonight here. That feature race, you, Craig Mackhart, Mike Witherall tearing it up. You were right on Mackhart's tail throughout the whole race. Then all of a sudden, last lap, magic happened. Talk us through that move.
I don't know. I think I maybe just stood on the throttle a little more than I should on the last lap, and got kind of a lane. Just happened to work out, and I think I squeaked the lead out there right in front of the checkered. So
it all worked out, and it made. I was just talking to you a little bit ago. It made for some just filming it. It was very, very exciting stuff here on week one. And are you just rocking the Masters this season?
Well, just tonight I did the Masters. I don't know if I'll do the senior medium. I may race that some too this year, but my daughter just moved up to junior 2, so I just wanted to concentrate on that a little more. So
Maybe play it week by week or so.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. That's a pretty tough group. It's pretty hard to win the senior mediums.
You gotta love the competition here at Forks Karting Speedway. Well, I'm sure you got some crew, family sponsors you'd love to get some shout outs to for the win.
Christian Motors and Custom Collision out of a couple sponsors and family and everybody, and just everybody that came out to watch the races. I'd like to thank them. So.
Well, congratulations again, Jay. For Jay Ross, I'm Dale Kulas. More interviews here to come at Forks Karting Speedway.